Hello everyone, this is Dr. Divya Madan from soulfullivingllc.com and we are on 21 day of immersion to emergence, where we are going to work on different aspects of touching the divine. So this session is for the seekers of truth. Seekers of truth. What is truth? All of you, close your eyes. Breathe in, breathe out. So we will be talking about how people can have heightened awareness, and as I started this session, the name came Shringi Rishi. Who was Shringi Rishi? So I do not know much about the whole thing, but what I remember hearing was that Shringi Rishi So I will just read it out so that we have like a backdrop, and then we will start meditating, because he is going to be our presiding deity today, along with the moon, the planet moon. So Shringi Rishi was the legendary Indian Hindu saint or Rishi of sage Kashyap's lineage. Shringi Rishi was great saint of Ramayana era of ancient India. His father was a great saint Vibhantak Rishi. Shringi Rishi performed Putra Kameshthi Yagya for King Dashrath of Ayodhya. And after that, Lord Rama and his 3 brothers were born. There is an ashram of Shringi Rishi situated at Ayodhya on the banks of Surya river near Lakshman Ghat. Legend has it that Shringi Rishi cursed King Parikshit for his sinful conduct against Rishi Lomash. The boons and the curse uttered by him were proved to be absolutely true. Rishi Shringi was distinguished expert of the super science of mantras. A temple of Shringi Rishi is also located in Banjar in Kullu, Himachal Pradesh, in whose honor a fair is held every year in May. Shringi Rishi is the ruling deity of Banjar Valley. Here Rishi is popularly known as Shikarni Deo. Shikarni Deo was thought to be king of Kali Yuga, and wooden temple of Shringi Rishi is located at the Srikaran, where Pindi of Shringi and Bhagavati Shanta is established. In 2008, the temple was reconstructed after 20 years. Okay, I think this is good enough. And let me see what message I am going to get from him. If he was the king of the mantras, as it is said from here, then probably there is something for us today. Close your eyes. Everybody, after closing your eyes, breathing 4 or 5 times, open your notebook and write down your date of birth, the date that you were born. Okay, everyone write your date of birth. So once you have written the date of birth, look at it, and from 0 to 9, just like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So write down 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now just see which numbers of your date of birth you have and which numbers you don't have. So if it is like, say, 22 4 1985. So 224198 but this does not have number 3. Okay, or number 7, something like that. So everybody who do not have number 2 in your birth date, how many of you do not have number 2? Gunjan does not have number 2. Who else does not have number 2? Praveen ji. Shifali also does not have number 2. Rest of you have number 2? All right. Okay. So number 2 is right now what I am. So now I'm connecting to Shringi Rishi again. So our presiding deity today is Shringi Rishi. So why he wanted me to do that? What is 2 signifies? All of you on your crown. Om Kam Ganpataye Namaha. Close your eyes. Focus on your crown. And I think there is something going to come for number 2. But let's just keep continuing right now to breathe in, breathe out. Om Kam Ganpataye Namaha. Om Trembakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivartanam Urvarupam Vandanan Pratyurmokshim Amritam. Om Bhutbhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Brahma Murari Tripurantakari Bhanu Shashi Bhumi Suto Buddhascha Guruscha Shukra Shani Rahu Ketuve Kurvantu Mama Grahe Suprabhatam Shanti Shanti Shanti. So as the story goes, that we all know of Raja Dashrath. Raja Dashrath was the father of Lord Ram. So it is said that King Dashrath had a daughter, her name was Shanta. And the King Dashrath was getting old and he started getting worried about that after him, who will take care of his kingdom, Ayodhya. So he really wanted a son to take care of his kingdom. And what I have heard, it was just not in my topmost memory, but what I had heard or what I have read somewhere, that it was asked that if he gives away his daughter to Shringi Rishi, and when both of them will come and do the Yagya, the Yagya would be called Putra Kameshthi Yagna, and with that Yagya, the son will be born to the 3 queens of Dashrath. Although in today's time or at this point of time, it sounds very harsh that for having a son, he gave away his daughter. We do not know this exactly what happened. We are just listening to what was written somewhere or what was told to us. So why Shringi Rishi is coming to us today? Probably there is something that he wants to convey. So Shringi Rishi was like, he had decided that he would never get married, and it is also written somewhere that he was not a good looking guy and never wanted to get married. But somehow Shanta was Dashrath's daughter, was sent to the jungle, and she had to somehow make like consent, get the consent from Shringi Rishi that he will get married to her, and after getting married he would do the Yagya for her parents so that the son could be born. And obviously after that Lord Rama was born. So now when he is talking about number 2, is basically the 2 is the number which denotes pair. So pair means that basically mind is also a number of mind in my way, number of moon, and if your moon is strong, it is very good chances that you might be having a good relationships, especially your partner will be in there in life, and if you're missing 2, then chances are that you might be having a very good loving relationships in your life. Okay, so if somebody is experiencing the bad effects of 2, not living in pair or not living with their partner, then probably this would be a meditation to help them out. And secondly, Shringi Rishi is also saying that he worked for Putra Kameshthi, means Putra means son, Kamana means desire, so desire to have a son. So today he is here to bless a daughter, and I think there's somebody pregnant here. So he is trying to create pairs for people who do not have pairs. If somebody is already in a relationship, then he is here to enhance that relationship. And if somebody is pregnant, because he only prayed for son, this time he wants to bless our daughter. तो अभी हम लोग शुरू करते हैं. Let's get started. So heightened awareness only comes with the Yagya. What is Yagya? Yagya means when we give veneration to the Agni Devata, and whatever we offer to the Agni Devata, it is consumed by the higher gods. Because of Shringi Rishi, Lord Rama was born. Vishnu was born as Rama. So today's Havan and Yagya will unite everyone with their partner in an enhanced way, in an enhanced manner. And also anybody who has to deliver baby, they will be also blessed. So on your crown chakra, all of you make a square. Visualize you're making a square with rice powder. So just make a square with a rice powder on your crown chakra. Place a brass container on your crown chakra. Brass represent earth element. Now we put some wood, which is also earth element. Now place ghee, water element, and also we will have Naivedya. Naivedya means any kinds of dry fruit, long elaichi, the spices that we use, and put that in, and also just light up the fire on your crown chakra, as if like you are doing the Havan. The Havan Kund on your crown chakra. expand your crown chakra, like make it a little bigger, so that you have Shringi Rishi sitting in front of the Havan Kund, and along with him will be sitting his wife Shanta. Shanta and Shringi Rishi, daughter of Raja Dashrath, his wife. And there's a Vedic mantra that I am reciting right now. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinamadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Is a difficult mantra to remember as of now, but I will give you the meaning of it. I will recite it one more time. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinamedhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. The meaning is, together may we two move. Together may we two relish. Together may we perform. May what has been studied by us be filled with the brilliance Om, peace, peace, peace. If you want, you can read it, and I'm chanting right now. And if somebody who remembers it, just breathe in and breathe out while I'm chanting on your crown. And rest of you can just read it. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinamedhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And today we will be praying to both sun and moon. Om Saha Suryaya Namaham. Om Shram Shrim Shram Saha Chandramase Namaham. Om Shram Shrim Shram Saha Chandramase Namaham. Om Ram Rim Ram Suryaya Namaham. Om Ram Rim Ram Sahascha Suryaya Namaham. Rishi Shringi. And the veneration, the Yagya, the Havan Kund. The way the mantras are getting chanted continuously on your crown chakra, and Shringi Rishi, along with his wife Shanta, is praying to the Lord Vishnu to reincarnate. He knew that after thousands or lakhs or millions of years, again, to change the course of time, the Ved will have to come back. The shlokas, the ucharans have to be done. And we have to pray for Ram to arrive. to Sita to arrive, Lakshman to arrive, Bharat, Satrughan, Lord Hanuman, like every character who was the part of Ramayana has to be brought back, because the negatives is already spread. The Ravan and people have already spread. The Ravan depiction of 10 vices. Ravan was very, very knowledgeable, but still he had 10 doshas. So today in the Yagya, the Devi have to arrive. Call it Radha, call it Sita. Ram has to reincarnate. Rama, Krishna, Paramahansa. So C.J. Ledbetter, Annie Besant. Oh my God. Shringi Rishi. Focus on the Shringi Rishi and focus on the Havan Kunda and his wife Shanta. Yagya can be performed in pairs only. Any Yagya will be successful. You can do it yourself also, but then you have to become Advait. Advait means you need to have the balanced male and the feminine energy in you, or you have to do it with your partner. So right now we will be just doing as a divine pair in ourselves, like both the male energy, the masculine and the feminine energy is Shanta, and Shringi Rishi is in our body right now. Half of our body is Shanta, left side is Shanta and right side is Shringi Rishi. Okay? Now breathe in, breathe out. We start with putting the Havan Samagri. What is Havan Samagri? Just think of any Naivedya. Naivedya means anything, 9 things, be it dry fruits or fruit or any kind of food, just 9 things that we will be offering along with the ghee into the Havan Kunda. And every time I will be chanting the mantra, the whole mantra, Om Sahna Bhavatu, Sahna Bhunakti, Sahaviryam Karvavahe, Tejasvinam Adhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahe, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And you put the veneration or the Naivedyam to the fire. Okay? And whatever will come, I will keep chanting and narrating for you. But it is a very pious, auspicious occasion that we will be witnessing the journey of birth of Bhagwan Lord Sri Ram. We have heard the Ramayana multiple times, but this story itself has some meaning. Om Sahna Bhavatu Sahna Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinam Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And put the veneration into the Agni, the Havan Kund on your crown. Visualize करिए आपके crown पे हवन कुंड है और आप उसमें फल जो भी नैवेद्य है, सौंफ, लौंग, इलायची, काजू, किशमिश, बादाम, अखरोट और उसके अलावा कुछ और भी चीजें, मिश्री है, जो भी है, आप उसको इकट्ठा कर लीजिए, हवन सामग्री, और उसको घी में मिक्स कर लीजिए. विजुअलाइज करिए कि आपने कर लिया है और आप उसको मुट्ठी मुट्ठी उसमें डालते रहिए. जैसे जैसे मैं स्वाहा बोलते जाऊं आप डालते जाना. ठीक है? स्वाहा 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 स्वाहा. हे भगवान राम, हे विष्णु, अवतरित होइए. Please reincarnate. please come to the earth. Hey Vishnu, Hey Vishnu, Hey Vishnu. अवतरित हो. हे विष्णु, हे महालक्ष्मी, हे विष्णु, अवतरित हूं, धरती पर अवतरित हूं. प्लीज कम टू अर्थ. And we move on to our third eye. Om Sehna Bhavatu Sehno Bhunaktu Seh Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Swaha 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 Swaha. So, Lord Vishnu is talking to Shringi Rishi when he is doing the Havan in his divine connect, and he is asking Shringi Rishi, why do you want me to born into Dashrath's kingdom? Why I should come to King Dashrath's house? Why not anywhere else? Dashrath means somebody who had control on his 10 senses. And if you will be born to Raja Dashrath, then only you will be able to take care of Dashanan, who has all the 10 vices, and the Lord Dashrath has all the control above all those 10 vices. Vices means 10 disqualification, basically the 10 traits, which is negative, 10 negative traits with Dashanan has versus Lord Dashrath having 10 positive traits. So what were those 10 in a Ravana? Ravana had huge ego. His ego was very big. And King Dashrath was a very soft-hearted person. Dashanan or Ravana thought there is no one more knowledgeable than him. And Lord Dashratha, even if he was very learned, always sat onto the feet of his gurus and always wanted to listen and learn from them. Dashanan or Ravan, on the other hand, never respected the devatas or the gods. Rather, he would imprison them with his tapas. He knew the mantras, how to control them. And King Dashrath was always very, very respectful. Dashanan, Ravana. Why he was called Dashanan? Because he is considered to have 10 heads. Fourth vice, controlling. Whereas Dashrath, King Dashrath was all about giving space and freedom. Dashanan was always revengeful. He had to take revenge if somebody has done something wrong to him. Whereas King Dashrath was forgiving. 6. Ravan used his power, his abundance, his affluence to just grow his kingdom. Whereas King Dashrath was always with the spiritual, for growing the spirituality. 7. Ravan the Dashanan was a womanizer. He has hundreds of women in his palace. King Dashrath had 3 wives, but all 3 were because he was married to them, and secondly, he wanted a heir for his kingdom. 9. He was always in the company of people, or like the company of the people who were extremely negative. That's why they were called Rakshas. Khar, Dushan, Kumbhakarna, who slept for 6 months. Like how much tamas. So the company of bad. Whereas King Dashrath always had company of intellectuals. And final, Ravan, who was the biggest devotee of Lord Shiva. And King Dashrath, the known devotee of Vishnu and belonged to Surya Vanshi. Like they were into the lineage of Harishchandra, Raja Shibi. Harishchandra, who sold everything, even his wife and son, when the god were there to take his test. Raja Shibi was asked to give every muscle, every skin from his body as dan, as donation, and he did not even had one hiccup in giving that out from his body. And it was just a test, so eventually it was all resolved. But so, hey Vishnu, please take birth in Dashrath's house, the King Dashrath's house, so that you can imbibe that trait genetically. Lord Vishnu smiled. Mahalakshmi Devi smiled. And we move on to our throat chakra. And again, we will do the same thing. On our throat chakra, Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinamadiitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Think of yourself as Shringi Rishi and Ma Shanta in your body. Half is Ma Shanta and half of the body is Shringi Rishi. And Swaha, 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 Swaha. Now, Lord Vishnu and Mahalakshmi have got little convinced that they should born into King Dashrath's house. But again, they have another question. Hey Rishi Shringi, hey Ma Sharada, hey Ma Shanta, you want me to born in King Dashrath's house? Can you tell me how I would accomplish what you want me to accomplish? And then Lord Shringi and Ma Shanta started communicating with a divine connect. Please come to enhance the virtue of King Dashrath. He said, yes, I will do that. But you want me to clean these 10 negativities. You want me to annihilate these 10 negativities, to come, take birth and bring the Rama Rajya, means the virtues that Dashrath has. He said, I have left in him 2 vices as well, 2 negativities as well in Dashrath. One is, that is called affection. Affection means I am putting in him attachment and guilt. So I am putting in him attachment and guilt. And you will use these 2 negative aspects of Lord Dashrath to annihilate the vices of Dashanan, which is spread in the entire universe. Lord Vishnu smiled. Mahalakshmi smiled. They have come very close. They are getting convinced. And with that smile, we move to our heart chakra. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinamaditamasthu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Swaha 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 Swaha. Again, taking the veneration from Shringi Rishi and Ma Shanta, Vishnu and Mahalakshmi came very close to the Havan Kunda. From the highest of the highest dimension, much above from the Swarga Loka, they came down to the palace of King Dashrath, and they stood very close to him and again asked Shringi Rishi, you are calling me, you are asking me to reincarnate, but I'm still confused and I'm still not sure that how I would accomplish what I need to accomplish per your instructions. That I get born with the traits, 10 good traits, and I have to kill 10 negative traits. And in the heart, he said, I am also placing Mahalakshmi in your heart. So have the Devi reincarnate as well. And together you can accomplish the highest of the highest, purest of the purest. Indispensable truth. And now Devi Lakshmi smiled. Hey Rishi, command me. आप आज्ञा दीजिए. What do you want me to do? How do I accomplish the task? How I can support my husband in accomplishing what he wants to accomplish or what he's taking birth for? Shringi Rishi said, as long as you remain in the heart of your partner, nothing can change. You will be able to accomplish whatever is needed, and you keep him in your heart. So the two of you together will accomplish the unaccomplishable. Now in Kali Yuga, that kind of love, that kind of respect will not be known. So at that time, we will release the Advaita, and we will release the Dvaita and we will become Advaita. Advaita, the base of Vedanta. That is what Vivekananda preached, Ramakrishna Paramahanta preached, Advaita. So duality was the part when started from the crown, the third eye, to throat, heart. But by the time we reached to Kali Yuga, the expansion, which was outward, started getting inside. And then, so Mahalakshmi asked Shringi Rishi in the heart chakra that yes, you don't have to ask for it. My heart and his heart is one. We don't have two hearts. So, how do we accomplish? And here, Shringi Rishi said, let's move on to the Manipur chakra. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinamodhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And on the Manipur chakra, Shringi Rishi said, the consciousness arises when there is differentiation. Means when your one heart will break into two. Means when you both will separate. Separation will lead to the truth. Mahalakshmi asked, hey Shringi Rishi, please make me understand how the break will accomplish what you are asking us to accomplish. And here Shringi Rishi gave the preaching to Mahalakshmi Devi. Although she is all pervading, all knower, but probably she wants to ask this so that the entire world, the universe also listens to it. And he said, Devi, when you will separate because of the extreme desire to acquire something which you don't even want, it is of no use to you. but still you created a desire which is unnecessary, and that will immediately take you to the emotion of dissatisfaction. And the dissatisfaction in you will create a lower vibration. The moment you leave your attention from your heart, your Ram or your Vishnu, and you bring your attention from Lord to a deer or anything of that kind, immediately your energy goes from the crown to your Manipur. You are going downwards. And the moment you go down, what will happen? And immediately Mahalakshmi understood that how the story has to be unfolded. She is in a lower vibrational level. She has unnecessary desire. And she would immediately break off from Ram. Ram left to get what she wanted. And since she was vibrating at a lower vibrational level, that was the opportunity to connect with Ravan. Those 10 vices. And one of them got connected. Or all 10 of them got connected. Now, because she started vibrating into the lower consciousness level, she got connected to the lower energy. And we move on to the Swadhisthana chakra. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinamaditam Ma Vidvishavai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Swaha 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 Swaha. And here, the Swadhisthana chakra and the veneration. Here, Lord Rama and Ma Sita, they already decided their name, that their name will be Ram and Sita. Ram, who is the god of Manipur chakra, where you have to control your desires. And this is where Sita got separated. And we move on to the Swadhisthana chakra. And this is the time that mother said that you are asking me to separate from Ram just by creating a lower desire, and you want me to get into the lower vibrational level. And this will give me so much of pain, so much of pain. How would you compensate, Rishi Shringi, for that? How can I get separated from my Lord, my heart, my soul? How do you want me to separate from him and stay away from him in a human form for 1 year? He said, Ma, there you will learn to reunite with him just by being in remembrance of him. Your lower vibrations will change into higher vibrations. And as you will remain in the remembrance, you will reunite with your husband or Lord Vishnu. Mother started crying. Mahalakshmi started crying. No, that is not enough. That is not enough. I need to be compensated. So, Shringi Rishi said, okay. After thousands of years, again in Dwapar, you will reincarnate as Radha Krishna. And you will experience the divine union, which will be celebrated for millions of years after your leaving the earth space. You will come as Radha and Vishnu will come as Krishna. Mother started crying just by experiencing the ecstasy, the love she was going to experience for Lord Krishna. And we move to the Muladhara Chakra. Along with your Havan Kund, you must be bringing your Havan Kund with you, and Shringi Rishi and Ma Shanta on the Muladhara Chakra. Om Sahna Bhavatu Sahno Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahi Tejasvinamaditamastuma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Swaha 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 Swaha. Sounds good. And they entered Ma Sita went and took birth from Mother Earth, and Lord Rama divided himself into 4 and took birth as Ram, Lakshman, Bharat and Shatrughan. Mahalakshmi also divided herself into 4 as 4 sisters: Sita, Urmila, and 2 other sisters who later married to these 4 brothers. The story of birth of Lord Rama who used to get enchanted by looking at the womb. All the 4 princes came to Ayodhya, and all the 4 avatar of Mahalakshmi was getting raised at Raja Janak, who was the highest, he was the most highly, like who has the most wisdom. Even Ashtavakra went to Raja Janak to get the understanding of real spirituality. Detachment was the trait of Raja Janak. And it was not that in Raja Dashrath. So the story got complete, and the birth of all the 4 princes and the happiness in the kingdom of Ayodhya, in the palace of Lord Krishna. Thumaka chalata Ramachandra bhajata paijaniya. Chand khilona mange raghubar. Mataएं ले बलैया. With this, we completed the story of reincarnation of Lord Ram and Sita. Blessings to each and every one of you. I'm so thankful for this divine meditation coming through me. I'm so thankful to all of you to joining me today. It is a collective energy. It's a collective consciousness. Not everyone was meant to listen to this. And whosoever has listened are blessed, because I know that Ram is coming. I know that. And we all have a role to play. So just offer your gratitude to all the divine energies, Rishi, Shringi, Ma Sharda, Mahalakshmi, Mahavishnu, Shiva, Shiva. All those virtues, positive and negatives, which came into our light, in our knowledge, in our wisdom, in our consciousness. So very thankful. And now you start rubbing your hands. Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantuh, ma kashchit dukha bhag bhavet, lokah samastaha sukhinaha bhavantu. May all be happy, may all be blessed. Namah Shivaya and Thank you. तुरिया, अगर तुरिया मिल गया ना किसी को भी, ट्रांसेंडेंस मिल गया. बात बहुत लोग करते हैं ट्रांसेंडेंटल मेडिटेशन, ट्रांसेंडेंस, बट नॉट एवरीबडी कैन एक्सपीरियंस ट्रांसेंडेंस. It is a state of between, like being awake and being asleep. It's just right in between. And that is the place where you acquire the divine wisdom. You don't even know what is happening because your conscious mind is asleep, but your subconscious is awake. And right at that point, that energy, that truth enters. Right now, you might not even know anything, but all of a sudden you'll see that you will be starting to see things in a different light. You will be speaking in a different language.
नमस्ते दिव्या जी.
नमः शिवाय गुंजन.
पहली बार इतना सुंदर राम जी के जन्म के बारे में जानकारी हुई. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. बहुत अच्छा वाइब्रेशन भी हुआ बॉडी में. रियली अमेजिंग.
मैंने भी पहली बार ही सुना है.
ये पहली बार अनुभव हुआ. ये पहली बार ही कथा का ज्ञान हुआ.
I never, it was not even in my imagination. I'm just telling you, like I will sit and think of like I will do this or that. कहाँ से ये चीजें आती हैं और I don't know like from where this is coming. Who is talking for me? Who wants me to take this sessions out?
ये हम लोग की किस्मत की बात कि आपके साथ ये सब जानने को और सुनने को हम लोग को मिल रहा है, नहीं तो संभव नहीं था ये हम लोग जान भी पाते और सुन भी पाते ये चीज कभी।
मैं कितने दिन से ना राम कथा कराने की कोशिश कर रही थी कि हम करते हैं। रिम्पी कह रही थी कि दिव्या जी राम कथा करते हैं, मेरा भी मन राम कथा की, रिम्पी मेरा मन कर रहा है राम कथा करने का, बट मेरे से हो ही नहीं रहा था। आई वॉन्टेड टू डू इट, आई कुड नॉट डू इट, कि मेरे से हो ही नहीं रहा है। और आज खुद राम खुद ही कुछ कहे कि मैं ही करा देता, तेरे से नहीं होता ना, मैं करा रहा हूँ।
खुशनसीब हम लोग हैं।
I could not even think of it.
खुशनसीब हम लोग हैं कि आज हम सुन लिए।
मैं भी सही, बस मेरे मुंह से निकल रहा है और आप सुन रहे हैं। बस एक को तो वक्ता होना, एक को श्रोता होना। It has to be like, but सोल तो एक ही है, एक बोल रहा है, एक सुन रहा है।
बहुत अच्छा, बहुत भगवान के हम लोग के ऊपर बहुत बड़ी कृपा है कि आप सुना रहे हैं।